pumped, for once, to hop on a plane and fly all the way back home to regular old Albany, New York, and see my family. I literally miss them so much. I cannot wait to give Mama Charles and Sister Ian and Daddy Charles, ew, whoa, no! Ooh, and Father Charles. Yeah!
Separating the truth from the lies, coming at you from underneath the Noonan, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive a double dose in one package of the shock treatment. In one video, I should say. Let's start off with this, huh? Male birth control pill blocks sperm hormones, but will it work? First of all, I got a question. Why would any man want to take a birth control pill? I mean, the women are the ones who get pregnant. And they're already on birth controls. Birth control's been out 60 years or 50 years, something like that. But now it seems there's a push to give men these birth control pills. So I guess it blocks the sperm count, lower the testosterone, and feminize the male species all the more. I mean, it isn't bad enough that it's already been feminized a lot, as you've seen at the beginning of this. I mean, we got men putting on makeup, unisex type clothing, or men wearing women's clothing, 50-something year old men thinking they're 6-year-old girls wearing are you kidding me? It's already topsy-turvy, but they're pushing it now with the agenda through this male birth control. So it's basically what it's going to do is screw with the male body and the hormones and the testosterone. Is that a good thing? I mean, sperm count and testosterone levels are already pretty low. That's what I hear. So, is this a good thing to have a male birth control pill? Well, as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, they did a study on this one particular male birth control pill. What does it say here? They tested on 18 to 50-year-old men, and the study found that the men who took the highest dose of this showed marked suppression of levels of testosterone and 2 hormones required for sperm production. Well, what do you think that's going to do if it suppresses the male testosterone all the more than what it already is? Don't you think that's going to somehow feminize men? Is that the plan? Is that the agenda here? It makes you wonder. Still more studies have to be conducted. I mean, will it affect, as you see there, that getting it up? I mean, could it for the man? Could it bring on mood changes? I don't know. I got a question that's saying no significant mood changes. Your testosterone level is a fact in men. When it's low, they get irritated, they get tired easier, they get irritated more. Depression could sink in. And how could a lower testosterone level not change significantly the mood and not screw with the sexual function or desire? I don't know. I'm just asking these questions. It doesn't sound right to me, what they're doing. Little eyeliner on, perhaps, maybe they need to suppress their testosterone and their manlyhood, or as the universities would say, their toxic masculinity. Isn't that what the fake news would say? Fake news. But it's happening increasingly. I mean, men are becoming, who said it? Schwarzenegger, girly men, and literally, quite literally. I mean, which way do you go, George? Genderless. Is that what they call it now? Genderless? I can't keep up with all this. nor do I want to keep up with all that nonsense. I mean, what's that Bruce Springsteen? I can't stand that commie either. 57 channels and nothing on, 57 genders. Which way do you go, George? Which way do you go? Are you gonna be handing one? Are you gonna be carrying one of these guys, huh? In your man purse? Do tell, do tell. It is time to wake up, folks. I mean, I'm not gonna be taking no male birth hormone and they're trying to feminize men. I mean, I think that's from the pits of hell, their agenda, and to depopulation. But also, there's something that I never done is join a freaking fraternity. You know, I always felt like there was something wrong about fraternities and sororities. They seem very self-centered. I certainly wasn't going to be hazed. And I don't want to be tased either. But I didn't want to be hazed either. I mean, who the heck wants to go through that? I mean, isn't that kind of like torture? It's demeaning, degrading, and even death can ensue. I mean, how many people have died from hazing? And, you know, part of that's also drinking in these fraternities, sororities. But it's also giving an oath. I mean, I never got deep into this fraternity. I just knew it was bad news. You know, part of me kind of, look at this nonsense. What is that, a centipede? Oh, it's a snake. It's a snake. I thought it was just that freaking helly weird movie Centipede. Disgusting crap they're putting out there, the vileness, straight from the bowels of hell. Helly weird. And this is part of it too, hellish. And according to, I'm going to leave the links here to the one talking about the male birth control. And it goes even further in depth than what I'm doing. I'm just giving you an overview. That's what the shock dream is about. Giving you an overview, and you could delve within or not. But these sororities, I mean, and fraternities, they're giving their souls to the devil. And they're worshiping false gods. I mean, what is it? One of them is Minerva in the sorority. It's very self-centered. And supposedly, once you get out, I mean, leave, you kind of don't really leave in a way. It's weird. I don't know. This is supposedly started by a Freemason a couple centuries ago. The idea. I never even understood why. And maybe you can help me out here. I mean, why is it a Greek fraternity? Greek. What is Greek got? I haven't delved within. I have not. I'll confess. I have not researched this thoroughly. I just thought that was always peculiar. Perhaps Greek goddesses involved in this. Anyway, whatever it is, it's not Christian. They might cloak it as Christianity, love, and brotherhood and sisterhood. It's anything but. All right? It's anything but. It's all self-serving. It's all selfish, and you got to take some kind of oath. And they do weird rituals, and they summons. Just take a look at this. Take a look at this. And take a look at that lady. She was in one and left it because she wanted to seek God. You cannot fit God in a sorority. You cannot fit God in a fraternity. All right? It just won't work. I mean, choose whom you may serve. I keep coming back to that. Choose whom you may serve. But these fraternities, they're just bad news. And the sororities, bad news. Bad news. I mean, why do you have to get hazed? Why do you have to go get tortured? And according to, you know, especially this lady, they take away your identity. You know, there was this program, there's that word again, a couple of years ago I was watching. It was kind of weird. It was like a horror show. I can't remember the name, but it involved a sorority and basically involved killing. And they cover it up on campus. And even the headmaster was in on it. They cover it up, and it's because it's a secret oath they take. Look at this. You're going to say this is normal? They do weird things, weird dances, almost like they're possessed. And they always seem so superficial, these people. I've never met one fraternity, brother, put in quotes, or sister, that wasn't so self-absorbed, so selfish and of the world. Never met one. Okay? And this one here, we all know where he's going if he don't change his ways. Look at him, huh? Look at it. Look at this. You still listening to crap rap? You still watching Hellyware movies? You still getting your brain poisoned, your soul poisoned? And this link here, you know, he questions whether or not saying one nation under God, he wants to know what God they're talking about. Well, I interpret it as God with capital G. That means you're talking about my God, Jehovah. God, right? The Alpha and the Omega. The great I am. That's who I'm the one in the Bible. My creator. That's right. My creator is God. Is he real? Yes, he is real. Look at this. And look at the signs, devil signs. That's satanic. I always felt like this stuff was bad news and satanic and weird. And when I saw that program, you know, that show where it was a sorority and people were getting offed, we'll say, and they kept referring to someone as, like, say, for instance, Ashley 1, Ashley 2, Ashley 3. I already picked up on that, knowing that they're erasing your identity. You're just a number. That's all you are in these things. You're a number. God doesn't consider you a number. He considers you one of his. You are fearfully and wonderfully made by God. You're not just a number, but that's what they're doing here. Look at the weird antics that they keep up here. Huh? I'll tell you what, man. I always avoided the fraternity like a plague. They wanted me to join even when I went back to college in my 30s. I said, H to the N, heck to the no. I'm not going to pay you to be my friend. I got to pay a fee for you to be my, put in quotes, friend. I don't need friends like that. I don't need to pay for you to be my brother. All right? So it always seemed very cultic to me, very cultish. And now we know why. It is. It absolutely is. It's of, as Ron Johnson, the great Ron Johnson of Stranger Than Fiction News would say, it's of the dark side of the planet. Or plain tomato, tomato. Click the links below. I mean, if you got a kid in there in a fraternity or sorority, you might want to show them this and get them the hell out of there. And get them right with Jesus, because that's what they need. Men putting on makeup, gonna take a male birth hormone pill, and freaking popping your male hormone pills, and freaking going to the fraternity for all your satanic needs. Unfreaking believable. I'm glad I avoided like the plague. Freaking public educations of the satanic occult. Ain't nothing good about it. Even the fraternities. They can take, as The Rock would say, the sororities, fraternities, turn it sideways and stick it straight up their candy. Until next time. Click the links below. One of them is about the male, from a call from an uprising, male birth control pill. In depth. Great channel. Subscribe to him. Christian too, by the way. BTW. And look at this. Who they giving their absolute devotion and duty to? Who? To whom? To whom? Click the link below. It is a gang. It's a gang on campus, organized. Click the link below. Call from an uprising and another channel, God. It's a Christian channel, I'll tell you that. It's a Christian channel. It's a great thing about editing. You could go back and see what the name of your source is. This one here is Power of God. So I was on the right track, folks. Look at these, chanting like demons. Unbelievable. Hazing, blindfolding. They showed a lot of that in that show. I wish I could remember the name of that. It's not important. I wonder if it's still on, a freaking Hilly Weird show. Dancing for the Gods. Unbelievable. If you got a kid in one of these, you might want to educate them on what this is all about. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's not normal. It's like mind control, MK Ultra stuff that they do. It's freaking mind control. And it's like you better watch what you say you do. Don't you have to answer to a higher up in there, in the fraternity? Something like that. Hell no. H to the N, heck no, I should say. H to the N, heck to the nah. Shakalaka never joined one of those. And had no desire to. At all. Click the link below from both channels. Delve within. Take a look at how Satan, in many ways, how he disguises himself. He comes in many forms. Shapeshifter, I think he was referred to in this video. Yeah, different forms he comes in. But it's all around, folks. That's why you need discernment. You need Jesus. Ask him for discernment. Well, hold on a second. Let's roll that back. Al Not So Sharpton. You got Al Not So Sharpton. You got Jesse Jackson. Really, Bill Clinton. It sounds like out of left field. The left. Everything about him is to the left. With the devil signs. Unbelievable. Yeah, pictured here is Al Not So Sharpton. Oh, Bill Cosby. Take a look. These are famous Greeks, entertainers, in other words, that were in sororities and fraternities. And Helly Weird. Go figure that one out. Click the links below. I give them credit. And you, show it to anybody, educate them on what the sorority and fraternity is about. Until next time. And also, about the male birth control pill. Until next time, you receive the shock treatment.